Cheers, folks. Welcome to episode 92. Let's go ahead and kick it off. I'm going to start off here with a song called Amen. I do have a set list tonight, but if there's anything you guys want to hear, drop it in the comments, and if I can get to it and squeeze it in, I will get to it. Here it is, a song called Amen. And wait for the dog to quit drinking that water. Pearl, you done? All right, here we go. A song called Amen. Well, I think back to simpler times when we all said amen. To sit around the table and give thanks to where we've been. But now it seems like it's all or nothing. But tell me, when's the last time that you told your lover you loved him? We sing these songs about life and the ways we are the same. It's like an artist paints that memory or a vision within that frame. The doctor gives you medicine, but it never kills the pain. So find out why you're here and hold on to it near and let it out. Find out why you're here and let it out. Hold on to it near and let it out. Find out why you're here and let it out. Hold on to it near and let it out. Welcome, folks. Well, do you ever wake up in the morning with a stranger under your covers? You wonder how the years have passed and you barely even know her. You're trying to trap that lightning in that bottle. Yeah, but all you trapped was the storm. And it's been years since we were honest. But we sing these songs about life and the ways we are the same. Just like an artist paints that memory or a vision within that frame. The doctor gives you medicine, but it never kills the pain. So find out why you're here. Hold on to it near and let it out. Find out why you're here and let it out. Hold on to it near and let it out. Find out why you're here and let it out. Hold on to it near and let it. Hold on to it near. Oh, and let it out. sing these songs about life, yeah, in the ways we are the same. It's like an artist paints that memory or a vision within that frame. The doctor gives you medicine, but it never kills the pain. To find out why you're here, hold on to it near and let it out. Find out why you're here and let it out. Hold on to it near and let it out. Find out why you're here and let it out. Hold on to it near and let it out. We sing these songs about life, oh yeah, in the ways we are the same. Just like an artist paints that memory or a vision within that frame. And the doctor gives you medicine, but he never kills the pain. Find out why you're here, and hold on to it near and let it out. And we're off. So how we doing, folks? Let me scroll back here. That was a, if you're just now hopping on, good. That was the first song I just played there. That was a song called Amen. That was originally recorded on a record called Battered Wooden Body by an old band of mine that I was in called A Few Good Liars. So a lot of clip notes right off the bat there. But cheers, folks. Welcome to episode 92. I do this live stream every Wednesday and Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. We've been doing this for almost a year now, and I guess we're officially counting down the episodes to episode 100, which is March 10th. So a little bit of a milestone one coming up, but the task at hand is episode 92, and welcome to it. I'm going to do an unreleased song here since I'm capoed. How we doing with audio? We all right? A little different of a setup today, but that's all right. All right, this is a song here called Send Off. And again, if you're just now hopping on, drop in the comments where you're tuning in from. I got an Instagram feed and a Facebook feed here going. I'm gonna try to keep up with y'all throughout it. And I got some songs to play, folks. Got a set list here. Let's see how far we get on it. Copy that. Here we go now. Hit. Maybe you can find your own way to say it. Maybe it'll come out nice and clean. Take your time, but don't overthink it. Oh, you're ready to fly, you're ready to leave. I'm the last little bit of a fuse on a rocket, waiting for the right kind of heat for me. Spark me off and wait for the smoke to clear. My dear, it's time for the send-off, and it's time for the countdown. I'm strapped in, ready, redlined and sweaty. Ain't no time like the now. But you can paint me a canvas of the pain you feel. Maybe I can hear your warrior cry. And all of the colors are blind one another. Hell, you gotta keep going. You gotta get by. It's time for the send-off, and it's time for the countdown. I'm strapped in, ready, redlined and sweaty. Ain't no time like the now. Hey, here we go now. Time for the send-off, it's time for the countdown. But I'm strapped in, ready and redlined and sweaty. Ain't no time like the now. 'Cause it's time for the send-off, and it's time for the countdown. But I'm strapped in, ready and redlined and sweaty. Ain't no time like the now. Oh, ain't no time like the now. So maybe you can find your own way to say it. Maybe it'll come out nice and clean. Take your time, but don't overthink it. Are you ready to fly? And are you ready to leave? Thank you, folks. That's an unreleased song there called Send Off. Nah, Mike, not new strings on this. Still the old ones. I've been meaning to change them, but sometimes I think these stainless steel frets that I refretted this with just makes it a little bright. It kind of sounds like it might be keeping the what am I saying here? The string's a little fresher, longer, which of course it doesn't, but it might just sound that way. Very cool, Sarah. Welcome, folks. What's up, Jason? Steve, let me know where you guys are tuning in from. We got Florida in the house. We got Brazil and Argentina. Very cool. Welcome to episode 92, folks. I hope this finds you well. I mentioned this already, but we've kind of officially began the countdown to episode 100, which is March 10th. Copy this. Which is going to be a fun one. Got some new songs I'm working up. There we go. Let me go ahead and get this out of the way. I've got virtual tip jar links in the description. If you guys are able to hit them this week, I thoroughly appreciate it. First and foremost, this is a free show. There's no paywall here, so I appreciate you guys being here. But if you have the means to do it, it goes a long way, and that'll be most of the harassment for tonight. But raise your glasses up, folks, wherever you're tuning in from. I hope it finds you well. Happy Wednesday to you, and welcome again to episode 92. Let's do. Yeah, why not? I do a song here called Sugar Cane Gamblers. This was a song off my solo record. I've also got a podcast coming out. I was a guest on a podcast called Dharma Digs with an old friend of mine named Taylor Winchester. I believe he told me it's going to come out February 19th, but I don't know if that's a tentative date or what. But we went in to do some aspects of songwriting in particular, and this song kind of came up. But so you guys kind of keep your eyes up for that one. I'll keep you posted on these episodes. I just kind of thought of it when I was tuning up for this one. Spending my time drinking Valley High wine, waiting on the snowflakes to winter, stitching up the seams of a hand-me-down jacket, drowning out the fire I couldn't kindle. I'm running straight into the wind with a bag of dirt and a bucket of stones. Call me what you will, baby, I'm leaving. Wait for the fields to show what they yield. I gambled on corn and sugar cane. The world let me down, so I'm heading southbound for a new start, a new wish, a new season. A new start, a new wish, a new season. Spinning my wheels and burning down bridges, the only day job I could keep. God built me like a spark, burn bright till it stops, and kneel down and ask for forgiveness. I guess I'm running straight into the wind with a bag of dirt, just a bucket of stones. Call me what you will, baby, I'm leaving. Wait for the fields to show what they yield. I gambled on corn and sugar cane. The world let you down, so we're headed southbound for a new start, a new wish, a new season. A new start, a new wish, a new season. Slamming down bottles and your mind starts to wander when the money just ain't coming in. I thought about selling to Uncle Sam or the devil, but I could never look in the mirror again. I guess it's time just to wait it out. We can wait for the bank, or we can leave it to faith. Call you will, baby, I'm leaving. You wait for the fields to show what they yield. I gambled on corn and sugarcane. The world let me down, so I'm headed southbound for a new start, a new wish, a new season. A new start, a new wish, a new season. A new start, a new wish, a new season. Thank you, folks. That was a very cool, very cool. That was an old song of mine called Sugar Cane Gambler. That was on a self-titled solo record I put out a few years ago. Love playing that song. Cheers, folks. I mentioned this in the beginning. I do have a kind of a set list. I'd call it more of a set bank for tonight. If there's anything you guys want to hear, drop it in the comments. If I can squeeze it in, I will. There's quite a few songs on here, and they're lengthy ones too. So, who knows if we'll get to all of them. Hey, Richard, man, I don't know if I do remember that one. What a great song. I'm glad you reminded me of that one. Damn, how does that one go? I can go ahead and tell you I can't pull it off today, but like I've said before, you know, there's only so much room in the old external hard drive upstairs. I have to work that one back up. What a great song, though. Thanks for reminding me of that one, man. Especially that duet. Isn't it a Carly Simon duet with James Taylor? Beautiful. Wonderful. Did I? That sounds like something I would do, man. There's a weird turnaround or something in it. I'm not going to eat up my episode time trying to learn a song. That sounds like something old Travis would do. 2021 Travis. This new year, Travis just likes to talk too much. How we doing? Yeah. Good. The next song I have on here is a song called Paper Trail. And look, folks, I am getting a set list of some new songs together for episode 100, and I'm kind of liking how it's coming together. You would know, my friend. Here we go. Let's pick it up here. It's a song called Paper Trail. Let's do it. Pretty soon he's always gonna drive. Catching a ride every now and again won't kill you. But then again he's taking those close friends of mine on the shortest drives. On the shortest drives. Devil don't leave a paper trail, don't stick around the scene of the crime. Every mile of that highway, there's a mile of ditch on each side. I know that's where the devil lives, but nobody can tell. 'Cause the devil don't leave a paper trail. Everything has a shadow, baby. Can you feel it dragging you down? Are the dark days over? Are you waiting on a supernova so you can take it underground? I don't want to take it underground. Devil don't leave a paper trail, don't stick around the scene of the crime. Every mile of that highway, there's a mile of ditch on each side. I know that's where the devil lives, the devil lives. The devil don't leave a paper trail, don't stick around the scene of the crime. Every mile of that highway, there's a mile of ditch on each side. I know that's where the devil lives, but nobody can tell. Nobody can tell. 'Cause the devil don't leave a paper trail. Thank you, folks. A song there called Paper Trail. That was a song off the last full band record I put out called The Great Divide. I hope this finds you well, folks. Welcome to episode 92. Happy Wednesday to you. If you're just now hopping on, drop in the comments where you're tuning in from, if you feel like it. What's that? Okay. Hey, Ernie, welcome, man. Man, I know I did the curve last episode. I know we double up every now and again. I try to avoid it if I can. That one didn't make it on the set list tonight, but let me see if I can squeeze it in later on, man. Appreciate you being here. Switch guitars. do Let It Pass. This is a single I put out last year, and it's available on all the streaming services. If you're on Facebook, you can follow that. Follow the link in the description. It says "Stream My Music." That's a landing page. You can listen to it whatever streaming platform you prefer. It's kind of a quasi-free way to help out if hitting the virtual tip jar is a little out of your reach tonight. No worries at all. But if you've already got a streaming service, or whether it's a free one or a paid service or whatever it is, I surely appreciate you giving it a few spins. And if you're a Spotify user, consider doing the whole follow thing when you get over there on my artist profile. It goes a long way. It helps out the algorithm, all that good stuff. I've already preached this throughout 92 episodes, so most of you guys probably know the deal by now. But it goes a long way, and it's free. And don't just do it for me. Do it for all the artists that you like. Don't underestimate the power of that gesture. All right, like I said, this is a song called "Let It Pass." Released on Cavity Search Records last year. We do have some vinyl copies still on the website. There's a few left. It's a compilation record of a handful of artists on Cavity Search Records, and "Let It Pass" is one of the songs that's on there. So it's actually a compilation record called Cavity Search 2020. They put out one a year, and it was a pleasure to be part of it. Let me play it for you. You ready, girl? Watch you waiting for things to fall into place. You stare at your screen and slowly buckle under the weight. Whatever happened to going down swinging, going down in a blaze? I know you've had your troubles, and these ain't the glory days. But you know, if it ain't meant to last, you gotta let it pass. Standing on stage and he remembers the path that it took. And the lights gone down and he takes one last look. Whatever happened to living forever? Rock and roll will never die. He knows he's had his troubles, the days are slipping by. But he knows if it ain't meant to last, gotta let it pass. Whatever happened to going down swinging, going down in a blaze? And I know I've had my troubles, and these ain't the glory days. Whatever happened to living forever? I thought I'd never die. And I know I've had my troubles keeping those days behind. 'Cause I know if it ain't meant to last, oh, I know Thank you, folks. That's a song of mine there called "Let It Pass." I released last year as a single. All right, how we doing, folks? How we doing? Very cool. Welcome. Yeah, if you're just now hopping on, welcome to episode 92, folks. Hey, Melanie, thanks so much for the Facebook stars. It's great to see you. Great to see you on here. Cheers, folks. Welcome. It's I don't know, man. It's I'm kind of in a loose, laid back Wednesday kind of mood here. Maybe you are too. Here's a song here called "Houses on the Hill." I found a bunch of letters written for the fellow who broke your mama's heart. And the envelope folds smelled of her ancient perfume. But I'll bet that she didn't know how to respond before the blankets of snow caught 'em out wandering alone with no place to go. There were stars in the sky, there were houses on the hill, and bottles of pills that were easy to buy to keep her warm through the oncoming storm. Well, I found them in the northwest corner of the attic in a box labeled tinsel and lights. I didn't know what I was looking for, maybe just a blanket or artifacts. Eisenhower sent him to war. He kept her picture in his pocket, closest to his heart when he hit the shore. Must have been a target for the gunman. But there were stars in the sky, there were bunkers on the hill, and caskets to fill where he would lie, shrouded in the red, white, and blue with the stripes. There were stars in the sky, but there were houses on the hill, bottles of pills that were easy to buy to keep her warm through the oncoming storm. There were stars in the sky, there were houses on the hill, and bottles of pills that were easy to buy to keep her warm through the oncoming storm. Thank you, folks. That's an old Whiskey Town song there. Let me see here. Thanks, Rick. Thanks for hopping on too, man. How's my Instagram folks doing? You guys still with me? It's a little hard for me to keep up with those comments over there. The phone's so small. Eyes getting worse. I hope this finds you well, folks. Thank you all for hopping on, listening to a few songs tonight. If you're in it for the long haul, I'll thank you again. All right, let's keep it moving. This is a... let me tune this thing one more time. I think I need to take some advice from the comments over here and restring this thing. It's not so much because of the tone. It's because older strings kind of get to a shelf life where even if they sound good, they don't stay in tune anymore. All right, this is a song here called "Take Your Time." This is this old country song that I wrote. It was on a solo record I put out a few years back. Same solo record that what else did I play off that solo record today? Sugar Cane Gamblers, and I guess that's it. But yeah, I played Sugar Cane Gamblers earlier off the same self-titled solo record. So here we go. Here's a old country song of mine. Take your time. 1, 2. I got the devil in my pocket, got a cross around my neck. I got a girl so far away, like years since I touched her face. I got a yearning, baby, for a new start, 'cause it hurts too much to stay the same. I got a full bottle of whiskey, and I ain't left the house in days. Gonna take my time, gonna take my time, 'cause I'm starting to feel long in the tooth. Gotta find a way to age like wine. Take my time, slow down and take my time. Where they say the world can change in the blink of an eye. Well, I read in the paper today about a boy who lost his life. 100 on that highway. He's got liquor flowing in his veins. Well, he's 26 years old, but not too young now to run his fate. So take your time, you gotta take your time, 'cause I'm starting to feel long in the tooth. Gotta find a way to age like wine. Time, slow down and take my time. Well, the world will take your plans and turn them upside down. Can beat so fast, turn your body inside out. Do you believe in faith and God and love, and live in this old town? But take your time, you gotta take your time. I got the devil in my pocket, got a cross around my neck. got a girl so far away. It seems like years since I touched her face. I got a yearning, baby, for a new start, 'cause it hurts too much to stay the same. I got an empty bottle of whiskey, gonna read the good book page for page. Gonna take my time, I'm gonna take my time. Starting to feel long in the tooth. Gotta find a way to age like wine. Take my time, slow down and take my time. I'm gonna take my time, slow down and take my time. Gonna take my time, slow down and take my time. Thank you, folks. That's that was an original song there called "Take Your Time." That was off the last full band. No, I take that back. It's off the last solo record I put out a few years back, self-titled solo record. So if you guys are just anybody that's just hopping on, welcome. This is episode 92. I do this live stream every Wednesday and Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. The official countdown to episode 100, which is on March 10th, has begun. But to the task at hand, episode 92. Thank you all for hopping on. I thought I'd dust this one off. Let me give it a quick tune. This is a old Harmony H1260. The guitar players that are tuning in that have kind of DM'd me in the past and asked me about the models of some of these older ones. They're ladder brace guitars from the 60s, and you can hear it. Where is it? I'm not legend on the right. I was talking with one person. I don't know if they're tuned in or not, but they were asking me about if I could, knew what the stamps meant inside these old harmonies. And yes, inside the sound holes, there's always a stamp. There's an F and a number, or an S and a number. And a lot of people think that means fall or spring, but it doesn't. It means first or second half of the year. So, like an F68 means that it was made in the first half of 1968. And those of y'all that could care less, I'm kind of with you. I got into it there for a bit. I love these old harmonies. They were the good part about them. These were old Sears and Roebuck mail order guitars, which were really frowned upon back then as just kind of cheap entry level kind of guitars. But they were made they're all solid wood guitars. There's no laminate. So, and in the 80s and on, they started transitioning to save some money on actual hardwoods that were more expensive to get. They started using laminates for the back and sides. They would use a real wooden top. Well, fast forward to the mid 2000s. Now this old quarter sawn wood, all solid woods, mahogany back and sides or rosewood back and sides, started to be sought after and endangered. And it is another 40, 50 years of aging. So, some of this wood is 100-plus-year-old wood has dried out, and they became popular again, or sought after, I should say. But the overall goal, because I'm sure there's a few guitar players on here that might give two craps about this. But there's a great company called Baxendale Conversions out of Athens, Georgia, where he takes specifically these old Harmony guitars, different models. He steams the back off of them, pulls all the bracing out, and then re-braces them and puts them back together and glues them back together. Redoes the planes, the fretboard, refrets them, new tuners. So he basically gives you back a brand new guitar made out of really sought after dried hardwoods that some of them are endangered and you just can't get anymore. Especially the mahogany. Mahogany is the Honduran mahogany is really hard to get. So on that note, if any of y'all are snoring by now, here's a song with it. It's an old Neil Young song here. Work in a diner, never saw a woman look finer. I used to order just to watch her float across the floor. Grew up in a small town, never put her roots down. Daddy always kept moving, so she did too. Somewhere on that desert highway, she rides a Harley Davidson, her long blonde hair flying in the wind. She's been running half her life, the chrome and steel she rides, colliding with the very air she breathes, the air she breathes. Well, you know it ain't easy. Yeah, you gotta hold on. She was an unknown legend in her time. Now she's dressing two kids, looking for a magic kiss. She gets that far-way look in her eye. Somewhere on that desert highway, she rides a Harley Davidson, her long blonde hair flying in the wind. She's been running half her life, the chrome and steel she rides, colliding with the very air she breathes, the air she breathes. Somewhere on that desert highway, she rides a Harley Davidson, her long blonde hair flying in the wind. She's been running half her life, the chrome and steel she rides, colliding with the very air she breathes, the air she breathes. Felt good to dust that one off. That's the action on it's just god awful. You got to fight it. You know what I mean? So I've thought about taking a couple of these guitars to Baxendale to get him do the whole conversion process on. It's a little pricey, but you know, I was thinking about maybe doing it to one of these. Kind of choose one of these old harmonies that's kind of in the better shape, that's already doesn't need that much work done, and have them do that. But you guys, anybody that's got any old harmonies laying around, I was gonna say shoot me a DM, but I ain't got no room for them. I'm trying to sell a few of these. Where was I? Yeah. So I'm gonna do a song called Stitched. Not Stitched ED, just Stitch. I can't remember if I just said Stitch or Stitch. That's why I repeated it. It would be nice to get a 12 string to do this one proper. But in the meantime, here it is, a song called Stitch. This was on the last full band record I put out called The Great Divide. We do have physical copies on my website. I'd love to ship one to you. So if you go to TravisShallow.com, I got an online store there. Poke around. The masks, the Pearly Girl Records masks, aren't on there yet, but they will be after the show tonight. So right after the show tonight, I'm going to upload those to the website. We got them in 3 different colors. And if Leah's tuned in, I'm pretty sure she was the inspiration to get some of these made, because Kristen had one that was custom that she just had that just had made for her, and now we got Pearly Girl Records mask on. So moving on up. All right, here's a song called Stitch. One, two, let's go. Well, you love me. Told me you love me, but you treat me like a loaded gun. And I told you, baby, keep your distance, 'cause you know what I'm capable of. What I'm capable of. Pillow talk became a whisper. Yeah, but there was no one awake. No one was there. No one was listening. Kept our love alive and well. Oh, baby, how can you tell? 'Cause with every breath we fade out of the thing that took a lifetime to make. So we built it with conviction. We built ourselves a home. I guess I'm just one stitch coming undone. But I got the highest hopes for a hopeless man to have. But I held your heart like a child with its hand reaching out. Oh, baby, I'm reaching out. Out of the thing that took a lifetime to make. So we built it with conviction. We built ourselves a home. But I guess I'm took a lifetime to make. So we built it with conviction. We built ourselves a home. But I guess I'm just one stitch from coming undone. Well, you know I've been one stitch. Baby, I know we've been one stitch. We've all been one stitch from coming undone. Yeah, a song there called Stitch. That was off of my last full band record I put out called The Great Divide. Oh, what do we got here? Let's go back. Well, how you guys doing first, folks? A little laid back Wednesday, right? Just playing some songs, keeping it loose. Maybe that lines up with the kind of day and the kind of week you're having so far. I hope it does. If it does, raise your glasses up, folks. Thanks for spending an hour and some change with me. Because it's always fun just to sit down in a chair and play songs for people. You know, hard to find things better than that. We good in there? I'm gonna do a song here called Rivertown. Take me to a river town where I can't tell night from day. Everything's forgiven, it is now washed away. But dreaming comes too easy, and leaving's twice as hard. And everything is buried beneath the water and the stars. Here I am off course again, wayward on the storm. And I've been rolling the empty sevens since the day that I was born. I got no rings upon my fingers, no ache beneath my skin. Be as clean going out as I was coming in. I'm gonna wash my sins in that Angelina River. All that she can take from me is all that I can give her. You know that time can bring you down, one time can make you cold. I turned my back a long time ago. It's time I'm going home. Well, I ramble through the pine trees like an outlaw in the rain. I ramble through a big thicket with a pistol in my name. Run away Los Angeles. Don't waste your love on me. Lay me down in that old river town. Home is where I'll be. 'Cause I'm gonna wash my sins in that Angelina River. All that she can take from me is all that I can give her. You know that time can bring you down, but time can make you cold. I turned my back a long time ago. It's time I'm going home. I'm gonna wash my sins in that Angelina River. All that she can take from me is all that I can give her. You know, time can bring you down, oh, and time can make you cold. I turned my back a long time ago. It's time I'm going home. Take me to a river town where I can't tell night from day, and everything's forgiven. It is not washed away. But dreaming comes too easy, oh, leaving's twice as hard. Everything is buried beneath the water and the stars. Thank you, folks. Song there called Rivertown. I got time for a couple more. I hope this was possibly the distraction you needed, or the break from the everyday minutia that you needed, or maybe you've been staring at your own old dusty guitar in the corner and just haven't really had the inspiration or motivation to pick it up and play some songs. Well, I thoroughly encourage you to do so. There are hundreds of songs waiting in that dusty guitar in the corner, just waiting to be written. And that's not my theory, that's just the truth. All right, like I said, I got a couple more for you. This next one here is a song by a band that's based out of Durham, North Carolina, right up the road from me here in Wilmington, and phenomenal band, phenomenal songwriter. Just album by album, they just keep putting them out, and each one's just a gut punch in all the right ways. So this is a song here called Biloxi by His Golden Messenger. by the Jungle River, where the dragon surely dwells. And St. George stood with his mighty word and told it well. Hey babe, it's your birthday, my sweet little one. Well, 6 years old, and truth be told, you're the only one. But it's hard, Lord, Lord, it's hard. But it's hard, Lord, Lord, it's hard. Everybody here in the whole damn place gotta have a good time. Oh, na, na, na. I say Biloxi, it's tough all over. But Houston, you scared me sober. But all around my old hometown, I was known as a loner. Well, you know I wasn't lonely, I just like being alone. But it's hard, Lord, Lord, it's hard. But it's hard, Lord, Lord, it's hard. Everybody here in the whole damn place gotta have a good time. Oh, na, na, na. Oh, na, na, na. Down by the Jungle River, where the dragon surely dwells. And St. George stood with his mighty word and told it well. But it's hard, Lord, Lord, it's hard. But it's hard, Lord, Lord, it's hard. One way in and one way out, gonna have a good time. Oh, na, na, na. Ah, there we go. You know, close enough. Be sure to go check out the recorded version. It's a, it's by a band called Hiss Golden Messenger, HISS Golden Messenger. They're based out of Durham, North Carolina. They're on Merge Records. And I believe the last record they put out was called Terms of Surrender. There's, what's the record that's got Biloxi on it? I'm blanking. It's got Cracked Windshield and got just a handful of just a beautiful record front to back. So yeah, you guys check that out. All right, I got time for one more, folks. Somebody mentioned something earlier. Maybe I think it was Jason about playing this guitar over here. This little guy. Let me give it a quick tune. I know I've never done this song on Heart Like a Levee. Beautiful. Thank you, Brandon. That's the name of the album. But this is a... let me see if I can move this over here. Just temporarily. It's an old Tom Petty song here. This used to be my niece's favorite song, and and then I found out she really liked one of mine, and then God, it's probably been years since I played this one, but I was on the radio earlier, and it was just such a good Tom Petty song. Listened to a lot of Tom Petty recently. It just, I don't know. It's still, as soon as I put it on, it just fixes me. It just fixes me. So thank you all so much for tuning in, folks. This is the last one I got for you. Episode 92. The official countdown to episode 100 has officially begun. March 10th is episode 100. We got some new songs in store, and excited about that one. So if you guys have been here, all of you that have been here along the way, cheers. Thank y'all so much for taking the time, kind of scheduling your day and your week around this live stream. I love it. I've gotten so many messages. It fills me up. I can't tell you enough. And look, I'll sit in this chair and play songs. I love doing it. So let me play this last song. Let you guys go. Nice little laid back Wednesday, and we're doing it, folks. Cheers. Feel free to sing along, especially on the chorus. Thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight, folks. I hope this found you well. And if it didn't, I hope it leaves you well. Be kind to everybody you run into this week, folks. It's a choice you have to make, and I encourage you to make it. I promise I'm going to try to make it too. Most importantly, be kind to yourself, folks. It's a hard world out there. No need to make it any harder. Isn't that right? Yeah, I'm free. Free falling. Yeah, I'm free. Guys in the next one, folks. Yeah, I'm free. Yeah, I'm free. You guys have a great week, folks. That's a wrap on episode 92. The countdown to episode 100 on March 10th has officially begun. You guys, if you can, hit those virtual chip jar links in the description. If you've already hit them, thank you so much. It goes a long way. And reminder, the masks, the Pearly Girl Records mask are going to be on the website here in about 20 minutes. Now, as soon as I end this stream, I'm going to get them uploaded. And we got limited quantities in 3 different colors. So be sure to check them out. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. See you guys on Saturday for the next episode. You guys be good. Pearly, you got anything? She's out cold. See you at the next one.